Hello and welcome to another workout of the week. This one's a really good one. It's going to be a bit of a challenge for you. So what we want you to do is to perform 10 snatches with a kettlebell on each arm, 10 lateral arm throws with the Bulgarian bag, 10 clean and presses on each arm with the kettlebell, and 10 spins each way with the Bulgarian bag. You've got to see how quickly you can do that in, and that's a bit of a competition. We want to see maybe some posts on Facebook or on Twitter to see how well you've done. We've got Andy Phillips here, who's our little machine. He's going to do the demonstration and show us how good he is at it. So first of all, we've got our snatch. So we're going to crack through this as quick as we can. So it's 10 snatches on each side. So with the snatch, we're talking about extending the hip like a one-arm swing, and then it's the pull and punch. Hips, pull and punch every time. Hips, pull and punch. Trying to finish through with a full range of motion, so the arm's coming right up past the ear. Okay, so as soon as you've done 10 reps on one side, you're going to swap over. You'll do 10 on the other side. And again, just looking at that technique there, you'll see how as the bell travels and gets to about here, just sort of chest shoulder height, he starts to pull and then punch through. As he punches through, the bell moves around the hand and sits on the forearm smoothly. It doesn't come straight over the top of the arm, it actually moves around the forearm. On the way down, it turns on the outside of the arm, and then he catches it again and it comes through his legs. So that's quite technical, quite challenging, but you need to get used to that and practice it, because it will make your snatches a lot better. Okay, so once he's done 10 on both sides, he leaves the kettlebell on the floor, he comes straight to his Bulgarian bag, and he's going to go into his lateral arm throws. This is a really nice, big, challenging movement with the Bulgarian bag. Nice wide stance here. You'll see how he's loading up over this leg here. He flicks the bag off the shoulder and then catches it on the other side. Flicks it off the shoulder, catches it on the other side. Okay, and you'll see in the middle of that, there's this little shimmy or a little kickback with the body, and that ensures that it gets the bag traveling up and kicking back onto the shoulder. If we don't have that, the bag will end up continue going in the same direction. Okay, so that's really important. When you're counting repetitions on this one, starting there, that's 1 rep. And that will be 2 reps. Okay, so make sure you get your reps right, so you're doing it on both sides. Okay, so that's your lateral arm throw. Moving on from there, we've got our clean and press with the kettlebell. So Andy's going to come straight into this now. Clean and press with the kettlebell. He's bringing it up into the rack position first, so it comes through the legs, up into the rack position, rolls around the forearm, sits on the forearm, elbow nice and tight to the body. Then he drops into his push press and presses up above the head. Okay, and we sequence this together nice and quickly because we're doing this for time, so it's going to be clean, catch, press. Straight up, make sure you lock your elbow out and extend your arm above your head every time to make sure the repetition counts. Okay, catching it down, you'll see as Andy's bringing the bell back down from above his head, he almost absorbs it into his body and then goes straight into his clean. Okay, if you ever need to rest at any point during a clean and press, you can just stick it on your rack, on the rack position here on the body, and you can pause and recover. So we'll swap over so you can see the other side quickly. Now Andy's not even pushing himself here, and he's not actually challenging himself in terms of doing this for time, but you can already hear, you'll see that his heart rate's really high already. He's breathing quite well. So this is a very challenging little circuit here. It is really important that you learn the exercises before you put this into a circuit. It's really important that you've learned the skills properly, you've practiced and you're competent with them before you start performing this workout. Okay, so that's your clean and press. The final exercise is the Bulgarian bag spin. Another really dynamic movement here. Going to be quite challenging after all of those exercises, so you've got to really work on your form and technique. So with this one, you're going to have a really strong, solid base of support. Okay, you're going to get that weight shift from side to side, and as you get that weight shift from side to side, you're going to get that punching of the elbows as well as the bag travels over the head. So you've got good weight shift, you've got good stable base of support, and you've got good speed of the bag. You're going to change direction after 10 repetitions and go the other way. You'll see how the bag and the rhythm of the bag and the speed of the bag maintains the same pace all the way through the spin. Okay, so those are the 4 exercises that you put together in this workout. What you're going to try and do is see how quickly it takes you to finish all of that. Okay, and that's the workout of the week. Have a go at it, but learn the exercises first, and then it's going to become a good challenge. You see Andy's had a good workout there already, so let's see how well you guys can do.